FIFO and LIFO with inflation and deflation. FIFO. FIFO stands for first in, first out, meaning that the first inventory that comes in is the first inventory that goes out to customers. LIFO. LIFO stands for last in, first out, meaning that the latest or newest inventory that comes in is the first inventory that goes out to customers. Here's an example. Steve has a beginning inventory of 10 units that cost $5 each. He buys 10 more units at $7 each. 2 months later, he buys another 10 that cost $9 each. He sells 23 units for $11 each. Using FIFO, we take 10 units from the beginning inventory, 10 from the first purchase, and 3 from the second purchase. His cost of goods sold, 50 plus 70 plus 27 equals $147. His revenue is $253, so we subtract the cost of goods sold from the revenue to get gross margin equaling $106. Because Steve still has 7 units left over from the second purchase, his ending inventory equals $63. Now we do the same thing with LIFO. We take 10 units from the second purchase, 10 from the first, and 3 from the beginning inventory. His cost of goods sold equals $175, his revenue is the same, and his gross margin now equals $78. Because he still has 7 units left over from the beginning inventory, his ending inventory equals $35. As you can see when we compare the numbers, in an inflationary environment, using FIFO would result in a higher gross margin and higher ending inventory. Here's the same example, but in a deflationary environment. Steve has a beginning inventory of 10 units that cost $9 each. He buys 10 more units at $7 each, and 2 months later he buys another 10 that cost $5 each. He sells 23 units for $11 each. Using FIFO, again, we take 10 from the beginning inventory, 10 from the first purchase, and 3 from the second. His cost of goods sold now equals $175. His revenue is the same at $253, and his gross margin now equals $78. His ending inventory also now equals $35. Using LIFO, we take 10 from the second purchase, 10 from the first, and 3 from the beginning inventory. The cost of goods sold is now only $147. Revenue is the same at $253, and the gross margin now equals $106. His ending inventory is $63. Compare the numbers again, and we see that in a deflationary environment, when prices are decreasing, using LIFO would result in a higher gross margin and higher ending inventory. As a short recap, remember that when prices are increasing, FIFO is the better method for a company to use. And when prices are decreasing, LIFO is the better method for a company to use.